if you actually trust yourself and not go based off this program that a lot of humans go based off of, that, oh, I need to listen to the other person who was born before me, or, oh, they lived this life, so let me take heed to what they're, it was people who first lived this life who had no other individuals teaching them how to live. They were just going about it themselves, right? Why do you think the economy and everything has changed? Because then people started overthrowing like people, or trying to obtain power and all of these things, right? Because we have free will. So don't blame God for the things that are happening. Look at your fellow human beings who were here BCs ago, right? Decades, centuries ago. It's the word I was looking for. When I went to this paternal class to teach you how to be a parent, right? Which is also something that you may not need to learn, but it's like to an extent you can learn and take energy or messages from other people, is what I meant to say. Knowledge, right? For instance, you get taught, if a baby is crying, some people say, oh, let them cry. You get taught, okay, if we actually are going to try to help this baby stop crying, it's always difficult. Similar to like if a baby is trying to latch onto a woman's breast. These things are not hard. It's because people like to do things their own way. They don't like to read. They don't like to take advice. They don't like to get instructions, right? So then they just start winging it, or they just start going based off what they feel, right? And half of these people don't even be connected to their highest self or their intuition. When I went into that class, there was this baby whisperer, right? This doctor who put a baby to sleep within 10 seconds, and I'm not over exaggerating. He made a baby feel safe. He made a baby cry. Not cry within 10 seconds. Similar to like if you're brushing your teeth and you go out and you buy the hard bristles instead of the soft ones. If you knew better, you would always get the soft ones, not just for kids, but even for adults, because our teeth are sensitive and that's what we're meant to use for them, right? But you get told and taught, and you look at other people doing certain things and you feel like this is the right way because some of them tell you it's the right way, or you assume that their way is the right way. Whole time you're tending to babies incorrectly. You're tending to yourself incorrectly. And you think that it's the right thing to do because you never research things, because you never take a moment and go the way that you feel is best. So I ended up finding out that when it came to oral hygiene, I was doing it all wrong, right? Sometimes when people like sit there and give you information, just listen. Because now I know why it's a good idea to floss every day or more than once, to brush your teeth more than once, especially when you're eating certain foods that you're eating, okay? And when it comes to babies, now I know that they connect more with the womb, and when they hear shh, like some people, you have the baby, they do like shh, real low or lightly, but in reality it's supposed to be heavier and louder. Shh, that helps, because maybe in the womb that's how it sounds, right? And when they had got the baby to stop crying, it's a certain way that they held the baby, and it's a certain really it was a certain way that they held the baby, or given out certain things. It was like 2 or 3 separate methods that they tried. It was amazing. So that's why I wanted to get this message. It was longer than expected, but just know that half of you guys are probably living your life the way that it's probably not even meant to be lived, experienced, operated as, right? Maybe you're doing something incorrectly that you feel like is correct because your grandma do it that way, your mom did it that way, your dad taught you to do it that way. No, honey. That's why there's a such thing as professionals and experts. And I'm not talking about the ones that shove psychedelics down your throat every time you go into the hospital, who may also overdose you or misdiagnose you. No, we're not talking about them. Okay? But anyways, I'll leave you with that. Bye, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your lifetime.